expanded by the construction of a second story providing space for 4 more departments and a storage area to cater to future needs.
The Convocation Center, where we are assembled today, has a stage and a seating capacity for about 3,000 persons. The Student Activity Center, which was completed in September 2003, is a 2-story building with a covered area of approximately 25,000 square feet. The facilities include lounges for students, faculty, management staff, a separate lounge for girls, a cafeteria with dining facilities for 230 persons, a bookshop, indoor games like chess, table tennis, billiards, and a gymnasium.
A centrally air-conditioned 5-story library building was completed in 2004 with a covered area of 37,500 square feet. The basement, ground, and first floor space totaling 22,500 square feet has been allocated for the library and the rest for other facilities, including a large examination hall, workstations, and classrooms. Above all, the entire campus has been Wi-Fi enabled since January 2009.
The Nala carrying industrial effluent, which flows along the rear boundary wall of the campus, has been narrowed to improve its flow, and the salvaged area has been landscaped to provide a healthier environment. To irrigate the landscaped area, a bio-tower has been constructed that recycles the effluent. A part of the land along the Nala is used as a parking lot for an estimated 200 cars. To provide accommodation facilities for security and other staff members, a ground plus 2-story building is available with 24 bedrooms, kitchens, and washrooms.
Honored guests, to build a durable edifice, the foundation has to be right. In order to produce world-class BBAs and MBAs, the high school graduates who aspire to pursue business studies have to be of reliable caliber. This realization led us to establish the Creek High School. Students who do well at the school and at the HSC level are given priority admission to IoBM.
It was realized in the late 1990s that with rapid growth in the use of computers in business and industry, the demand for graduates with computer expertise would rise as well. Therefore, the College of Computer Science and Information Systems was established in the year 2000 to teach computer-related courses. In addition to computer knowledge, students of bachelor's and master's level also study subjects like economics, management, and finance to make them better suited for careers in business and industry.
The College of Computer Science and Information Systems is housed in its own purpose-built building with a covered area of 24,000 square feet. It has 6 fully equipped computer labs with 210 workstations, a hardware lab, 6 classrooms, and 14 faculty offices. To provide for a larger number of students, an additional floor has been built on this college building. Recently, the building of the College of Computer Science and Information Systems has been renamed after Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed, Chancellor IoBM and Member Board of Governors.
IoBM has always valued its linkages and regular interface with business organizations. The Entrepreneurship and Management Excellence Center, or EMEC, serves as a platform for facilitating interaction between the institute and the business community. Also plays a key role in imparting training to private and public sector employees and employees of small and medium enterprises. The services of EMEC include organizing seminars on issues of national importance, training and consultancy on specific business-related problems, market studies, event management, and conducting aptitude tests commissioned by other organizations. Seminars, workshops, and diploma courses are regularly held at the Entrepreneurship and Management Excellence Center,
are MPhil graduates wearing violet gowns and caps with violet tassels. Now come PhD graduates wearing green gowns and caps with green tassels.
Now entering are the faculty members wearing burgundy gowns and caps with grey tassels. Among them are the deans of the institute's constituent colleges wearing burgundy gowns and heads of departments wearing black gowns and caps with grey tassels.
Gentlemen, the keynote speaker and members of the Board of Governors are now entering the marquee. Included among them are Rector IoBM, Professor Dr. Syed Irfan Haider,
Dr. Mehtab Karim,
Mr. Mohammad Sharif,
Miss Amina Syed,
Mr. Suleiman Mehdi,
Mr. Muhammad Ali Tabba,
Dr. Waqar Masood Khan,
Mr. Masood Hashmi,
Mr. Sukandar Sultan,
Mr. Shahzad Dada,
Mr. Jahangir Siddiqui,
President IoBM Mr. Talib Syed Karim,
Chancellor IoBM Mr. Bashir Jan Muhammad.
You are requested to remain standing while the national anthem is played.
I now request Dr. Samra Javed to start the convocation proceedings.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Honorable Keynote Speaker, Mr. Shehzad Dada, Chancellor of the Institute of Business Management, Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed, members of the Board of Governors and the President of the Institute of Business Management, distinguished guests, parents and families of graduating students, faculty members and graduates, on behalf of the Institute of Business Management, I'm truly honored to extend a warm welcome to you all to the 22nd convocation of the Institute. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us today as we honor the graduates of 2019. This is the third convocation after the loss of the founder president, the late Mr. Shah Jahan S. Karim. In his memory, I would like to quote, "After the loved ones pass, be encouraged by their passing and legacy. Instead of crying, live an inspired, spiritual, and happy life like they did when they were here. Live each day with encouragement, knowing that they are proud and smiling down on you from heaven. Let's pray that we continue to carry forward the legacy Mr. Karim created for us." May I now request the worthy Chancellor, Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed, to declare the convocation open.
And I declare the 22nd convocation of the Institute of Business open.
Thank you, sir. To proceed further with the ceremony, may I request Muhammad Jawad Sheikh, graduate of MBA Weekend, to recite verses from the Holy Quran and Darood, and Neha Fatima, graduate of BBA Honors, to translate the verses.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله العظيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. All praises are due to Allah, owner of all the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, owner of the day of recompense. You alone may we worship, and from you alone may we seek help. Enable us to walk the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who were subjected to your wrath, nor of those who are astray. Ameen. Sadaqallahul Azim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. جزاك الله.
Jazakallah. It is my pleasure to invite Ms. Sabina Mohsin, Executive Director, Administration, Finance and HR, to introduce the Chancellor of the Institute of Business Management and invite him to share his words of wisdom.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed, Chancellor, IoBM, is an entrepreneur par excellence with interest in a variety of business enterprises in Pakistan and overseas. He is Chairman, Director, Westbury Group of Companies, Dalda Food Limited, Wazir Ali Industries, and several Pakistan-Malaysia joint venture companies in the edible oils business. He is also Chairman, Pak Malaysia Business Council of FPCCI, Member of Board, Civil Aviation Authority, and has been Chairman and Director of Pakistan's Stock Exchange, PICIC, MCB Bank, and CDC. A law graduate and chartered accountant by training, Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed has also been board member, Port Qasim Authority. He has also been part of the entourage of prime ministers and presidents of Pakistan and official member of many trade and export delegations. He is also council member of International Seed Crushers Association based in the UK and life member of the FPCCI. He has immense contributions in the area of social welfare and is currently Chairman Jan Mohammed Daud Trust that manages the 250-bed Kharadar General Hospital in Liari and Ma Park Westbury Free Clinic and ambulance service at Port Qasim. He is also chairman of CAS School and has been on the board of governors of IoBM since its inception. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your hands together for Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today's special guest and chief guest let me tell you who is today's special guest and chief guest. That's your parents. Please give a round of applause for your parents. Today is our guests who were hosts last year, the graduating class. Congratulations. My colleagues on the Board of Governors, Mr. Talib Karim, the President, Ms. Sabina Mohsin, faculty members, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. As a Chancellor, it is my first duty to congratulate those who are graduated today from this great institution. I would like to say that 25 years back, I think I received few gentlemen in office, and they gave me a sort of a presentation, and I thought it was a dream. And that man consisted of few, including Mr. Shahjahan Karim, the founder of the institution. Waqar Sahab, after retiring as the Secretary General of the Sindh government, he opted for education. And he came to my office with few colleagues, and we saw shining head of Mr. Shahjahan Karim started the college at a small PF, and today, mashallah, we are the biggest college in Pakistan, one of the biggest colleges in Pakistan. So again, I repeat myself, and I start always dream. Dream for the best. If you are in bank, dream to be president, as Shehzad Dada is here. If you are working anywhere, dream higher, higher, higher. There is no harm in dreaming. So this dream of Shahjahan Karim came true. I will advise you, all of you, to always look ahead. Go ahead and see that you can success, because you will be the most successful people in this country and world if you dream properly, you dream efficiently, and you dream ethically, and that's more important. So I would advise you to kindly keep your dreams in your mind and dream for the good. I must say that IoBM has given you the best knowledge. But apart from the knowledge, we also want to teach values of life. If you see our mission statement in the brochure, apart from other things, we say, please remain values of life. But nowadays, most of the people don't look at ethical things. We must look at ethical things. And I'll advise you, never cut shortcut in anything, in your admission or in your presentation or in your life, because shortcut doesn't help you. What helps you is a long-term thinking, clear thinking, and a vision. You should have good vision, and I'm sure all of you, the graduates today, will definitely have it. I think this is a farewell to you from the University today. I don't think you should bid farewell to us. Some of you must come in the institute as a professor or lecturer and come and help us. And also build a big alumni. Alumni should help the institution in the world, they help us. The big alumni can help the institution to improve their work, they support their projects, and I'm sure all of you will become the part of the alumni in near future. I would like once more to say that this institution can provide best education, but you are the person you have to make success in your life. Always, 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 always respect your parents. That's most important. If you respect your parents, let me tell you, your success starts from that day. Because your parents, from the both day you born, up till now, they had made a lot of sacrifices for you. Now it is your time to pay back. It is your time not only to pay back to your parents, but it's time to pay back to your country. The country today is totally in a commotion, let me tell you. And people like you, the graduates, the young men, can change the life. If you do good thing, everybody will do good thing. So please remember, you are the game changer. You are the game changer for this country, and you should play your role accordingly. I must pay tribute to the management of the IoBM the president, Sabina, the faculty members, the rector, the dean, for the great work they are doing. The college faculty is doing their best, and it is our own now initiative more that we induct more and more PhDs and more good faculty for you, and the good faculty will be provided by the institute, inshallah, in long term to come. I would like once again to emphasize that success comes only you dream success and you won't think of success. Success never come. I'm very sorry to say. Most of the people bring success by shortcut. Success only come by hard work, honesty, and ethical doing. That's the best you can do, because we have given you the education, we have given a value for that, and you have to empower it that way. I once again, Sabina has said most about it, but I will not like to elaborate anything. But in Pakistan, two sectors need more attention, everybody. One is the education and one the healthcare. Education brings the people uplift. And I'm sorry to say in Pakistan, 80 to 90% people do not get right or good education. It is our duty, your and mine, to provide more and more schools, more and more colleges, and more universities, so that everybody can come. I think you must know, in IoBM, we have made a principle that anybody who qualifies in the test and in the interview, he will not deny admission for the lack of funds with him. Everybody, every student has got right to study. If he comes to the college, if he had any financial problem, from the day one we'll solve it, inshallah. I assure you, we are creating endowment fund for that. The scholarship is there, but I want that you should encourage the boys and girls who are your colleagues, intelligent people, good people, and they are lack of education, they must come here. The college will give them all the help they can. Health also is very important. Sabina said we run a small hospital, 250 bed. Believe me, I go there once a week, and that's the best day I pass in a week. Because the people come with such problems, unaffordable. All the hospitals have become, you boys and girls, when you grow up, please try to, if you are in that medicine, that's not or not, you should try to work on education and health as much as possible. I will once again congratulate you. I must thank the management for this beautiful arrangement, and God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.
To quote Tennyson, it's never too late to seek a new world. Thank you, sir, for the valuable insights on IoBM's journey and its values. It is my distinct pleasure to request Mr. Talib Syed Kareem, President of the Institute of Business Management, to share the important milestones the Institute has reached in the academic year of 2018 to 2019 by presenting its progress report.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Mr. Shehzad Dada, our keynote speaker, Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed, Chancellor IoBM, members of Board of Governors, Executive and Academic Council, faculty, parents, and graduating students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm very pleased to welcome you to the 22nd Convocation of IoBM. Today we celebrate over 1,000 graduates who, like our 10,500 others before them, our alumni, are fully primed to embark on their journey into the professional world, confident in the knowledge that they are better equipped than they have ever been to make a difference in their lives and the lives of others around them. Congratulations, class of 2019. This is indeed a red letter day. For you, a day to acknowledge your hard work and your commitment that has enabled you to achieve a significant milestone in your academic life. but it is also a day of adulation for your parents, whose boundless devotion and love for you played a significant part in your being in this position today. And not to forget your faculty, who spent countless hours and days nurturing your talent and skills so that you may be eminently ready to fight your own battles in a world that is constantly evolving and ceaselessly changing. So how about a round of applause for your parents and your faculty members? It is true that the phrase "change is the only constant in life" has been a part of our day-to-day conversation for a very, very long time. Yet, that time-worn phrase, attributed to the Greek philosopher Heraclitus and dating back to the 6th century BC, seems to surprise us but little. Today, the focus of attention is not on change per se, but on the pace of change. As Randy Bean, author and CEO of a management consultancy firm, wrote in his article for Forbes magazine, and I quote, "Today we live in a time characterized by rapid technology transformation and resulting social, political, and economic disruption," unquote. He ascribes this to a convergence of 5 major trends that have emerged over the last couple of decades, and that is globalization, the emergence of the internet, big data, artificial intelligence, and omnipresent computing power. Fortunately, as an academic institution with an eye on the future, we had seen this trend emerging for some time now. We have known that with every passing year, we need to raise the bar for ourselves so that we can provide our graduates with new skill sets and competencies associated with career readiness. Among the skill sets that experts have identified for the new and evolving world of work are creativity, communication, character, collaboration, and personal development based on lifelong learning, a theme that has been part of IoBM's credo since its very inception. 4 years ago, we took a major step as a well-considered first response to the market and technology-driven changes that loomed large on the horizon. We decided to integrate experiential learning and educational philosophy that its originator, David Kolb, defines as creative knowledge through the transformation of experience or learning by doing, to put it in more simple words. That educational philosophy required a number of changes in the designing of our curriculum, course outlines, as well as our teaching methodology. A consequent change resulting from the adoption of the new teaching and learning methodology in our CBM MBA program was that students were required to undertake research-oriented, industry-based capstone projects in their final year, working in teams under close faculty supervision. More importantly, capstone projects required direct interaction with an involvement of business organizations from where the projects originated. I'm proud to say that only in the outgoing year, our students have successfully completed nearly 100 capstone projects for 80 partner companies. Work is now in progress to turn some of the valuable work done into research papers or case studies that can be published in recognized academic journals. Ladies and gentlemen, you will be happy to know that our quest to remain fully prepared for the evolving world of work, we have embarked on a more significant long and term project as of July this year, which is to develop a robust strategic plan for IoBM for the 5-year period from 2020 to 2024. This understandably challenging initiative, taken at an overall institutional level, is designed as a team effort with key stakeholders drawn from academic as well as administrative areas and from all 4 constituent colleges of IoBM. As part of this strategic process, we have redefined the vision and mission for IBM to meet the challenges of the work environment of the future, We expect our strategic plan 2020-24 to be duly approved by the year end so that it can be effectively rolled out starting early next year. It is foregone conclusion that the plan will require substantial investment in several areas, but more pertinently in faculty and infrastructure development. In May last year, we had started investing in a new campus management system called SMARTS, which now all of you are using, with the objective of streamlining all administrative, management, and learning activities on campus. I'm pleased to confirm that SMARTS is now fully operational, with all core modules having been implemented and the remaining portions of modules related to finance and HR currently in the final stages of implementation. SMARTS is designed to facilitate all concerned stakeholders, including students, faculty, academics, and administration. We have also started adopting Moodle, an open source learning system. As of summer 2019, we were combined it with blended learning tools, so as we progress in order to gradually replace traditional teaching methodologies with technology-aided virtual learning, now seen as being the preferred alternative for teaching and learning in top-tier higher education institutions around the world. So that means that if there's a heavy rain or there's a strike in Karachi, you'll be sitting at home and we'll be teaching you while you're at home, so you won't be able to miss classes, which is a good news for all of you. The IoBM Entrepreneurship and Management Excellence Center, better known by its acronym EMAC, has had an impressive track record over the last 8 years of organizing open enrollment and customized training programs for corporate sector managers and executives and public sector organizations as well as NPOs. The unit has now been provided with a much larger space on the second floor of the SSK Center of Excellence building. It comprises inter alia a state-of-the-art 72-seater training hall, 3 other 30-seater conference rooms, as well as breakout rooms for use during training workshops. The Office of Research, Innovation and Commercialization, ORIC for short, has also moved to the same floor as EMAC. ORIC is now much better equipped to enhance the research capacity of our faculty as well as MPhil and PhD level students. And ORIC has a heavy mandate, an important mandate to commercialize various ideas and projects of our faculty members and students. You will be happy to know that 2 of our journals, the Pakistan Business Review, which is HEC recognized top-rated X category journal, is also abstracted and indexed by the American Economic Association EconLit, the Journal of Economic Literature USA, and EBSCO New York. Our Journal of Education and Education Development, which is also HEC recognized, was upgraded to Y category by HEC this year, and now it tracks research paper submissions from a number of academics and professionals engaged in higher education. This year, we also maintained our tradition of organizing national and international conference. 4 international conferences were successfully organized this year. This year, we have a list of over 60 international partner universities located in Asia, Europe, and the US that support our international students exchange program. 31 students spent a semester at one of our partner universities as exchange students and experienced life and learning in Turkey, China, Germany, North Cyprus, South Korea, Russia, Japan, Malaysia, and Morocco. At IIBM, we have always respected the right to education for every talented and deserving individual in society, particularly those from families with meager resources, as pointed out by our Chancellor. We have been consistently providing financial assistance to nearly 25% of our students every year, either on the basis of merit or need. You will be happy to note that as of today, this year alone, a total of rupees 125 million was disbursed out of the scholarship fund, regularly topped up with IBM's own savings, as well as individual and institutional donor contribution, including Mr. Bashir Jahan Mohammad's endowment fund of rupees 60 million and generous contribution by Mr. Muhammad Ali Tabba. The IBM Outreach Program, set up at the behest of our founder president, the late Mr. Shahjahan Sayyid Karim, in 15 continues to reach out to talented and deserving youth in the less developed districts of Sindh, like Tharparkar and other areas. Promising students identified from these districts are taken through a process of coaching and testing before being finally selected and enrolled in a 4-year fully funded undergraduate degree program. The number of outreach students enrolled this year at the College of Engineering and Sciences increased to 46, out of which the number of batch of 11 students shall be receiving their degrees today with you. 10 shall be conferred Bachelors of Engineering degrees in Electrical Engineering and 1 in Engineering Management. This is indeed an auspicious moment for IoBM. Another highlight of this year's convocation from an academic standpoint is that a total of 7 PhD scholars shall be receiving their doctoral degrees, 4 of them in business management and 3 in education. Also, 35 of our advanced postgraduate students shall also be receiving their MPhil degrees related to their respective areas of study. So if you see a green gown with a different cap, they are your PhD candidates, and some of them are your faculty members also. So a big round of applause to our PhDs. Now turning back to the graduating class of 2019, the reason for this grand assembly here today, I have just a few words of advice to share. You know that life is about making choices, and it is about taking responsibility for the choices we make. The choices we make are truly the ones that shape our destiny. As Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, said at a similar occasion in Tulane University, USA, recently, and I quote, "You may succeed, you may fail, but make it your life's work to remake the world, because there's nothing more beautiful or more worthwhile than working to leave something better for humanity. Look for the rough spots, the problems that seem too big, the complexities that other people are content to work around. It is in those places you will find your purpose. It is there that you can make your greatest contribution," I unquote. Before I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to share with you that the upcoming year 2020 will be our Silver Jubilee year, marking the 25th year of establishment of our first college, the College of Business Management. Little did we know that we started out what began as a dream project of our founder president, along with Mr. Bashir Jan Mohammed, Mr. Jahangir Siddiqui, late Mr. S.H. Hashmi, and others who worked with him at that time, would in the next 25 years evolve into a top-rated multidisciplinary higher education institution and the alma mater of over 10,000 young men and women actively contributing towards the economic and social well-being of their families and the development of the country we all call home. We look forward to holding a number of celebratory events in 2020 and would welcome you, our patrons, our new alumni, to join us at those events. We shall also use our Silver Jubilee year as a springboard to propel this institution forward as the academic world moves from the information age to what is being described as the machine learning age. We will look forward to your earnest prayers, and thank you, our distinguished guests and parents, once again for being here today, and congratulations again, class of 2019.
To quote Bruce Barton, action and reaction, ebb and flow, trial and error, change. This is the rhythm of living. Out of our fear, clearer vision, fresh hope, and out of hope, progress. Thank you, sir. To introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2019, I would now like to request Mr. Ijaz Wase, Head of Media Studies and Senior Fellow, Marketing.
Graduating with a CGPA of 3.63, Fatma Zia Rahman maintained a strong academic record throughout her 4 years as a bachelor's student in media studies. She has been a recipient of IoBM's Merit Scholarship for almost the entire period of her stay here, and also benefited from the student exchange program. During her time at IoBM, she has actively participated in organizing major events, including conferences, student society activities, and the publication of the Students' Magazine. In her final year, she served as president of Media Society. Her best friend describes her as being smart, confident, immensely compassionate, and empathetic. And her final year thesis class teacher calls her tenacious, adding that she's a person with a can-do attitude who does not give up easily when it comes to achieving excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of the class of 2019, Fatma Rahman.
Distinguished keynote speaker, Honorable Chancellor and President IoBM, esteemed Board of Governors, senior management, faculty, parents, and my dear fellow graduates, Assalamu alaikum. I cannot fathom the idea that everyone present in my audience today does not have a childhood story to take inspiration from. I am quite certain that we all carry within ourselves either a Red Riding Hood fighting with her inner wolves, or a Pinocchio trying to keep his nose short. So today I am going to share my favorite story with all of you. Once upon a time, in a land of struggle, where there lived fear, self-doubt, hope, there also lived failure and success. Being the eldest son of hard work and luck, failure was not as loved as his little sister's success. Hardly did anyone in the town know that why was failure born first and not as desirable as success. Where success had friends like pride and joy, failure was a loner, with his only companion experience by his side. One day, success was playing with joy and pride. She was on the peak from where she could go no further. But, as they say, pride had a fall. Little did success know that this time she would take her along, devoid of joy, down from the mountain of virtue. Surprise, surprise! Experience had won failure already, and he was there to save success from the horrendous fall. That day, my friends, the town of struggle identified their unsung hero and realized that had failure not been there before success to keep her feet on the ground, she would have met fate as disgraceful as that of pride. And till date it remains, no matter how many times we invalidate our failures, they are the reason why success can be celebrated and sustained. Ladies and gentlemen, by now you might have realized that today's valedictorian is indeed a storyteller who is not here to brag about her successes, but to embrace her failures as well. To begin with, as a middle child of a middle-class family, I failed to realize that my not-so-mediocre dreams of studying in one of the top-tier universities might not fit in my family's budget. But it was perhaps this of failure to which I thankfully owed my going through college on a merit scholarship. It would be amiss at this point not to mention how grateful I am to my institution for having such a policy in place that rewards those like me with meager resources and not charge us instead for having big dreams. Thank you. The next failure on the list is the failure to fit in easily. Let's be honest, IoBM has an aura that everybody passing through tries to embrace, and so did I. I remember my early days at university, giggling at jokes I did not understand, standing beside those who held high position in student societies, and of course, the harboring FOMO, the fear of missing out. Despite every effort, your storyteller failed to fit in at first, only to realize, not much later, that my failures were actually preventing me to fall back, stand out and be counted was the constant buzz in my ears until I became the president for Media Society. And my FOMO made me value my success, especially when I attended presidential meetups, sometimes as the only female president standing out and not just fitting in. The next failure hit me more on a personal level. Being a storyteller, I always thought that the course for history of filmmaking would be my cup of tea for sure, until I messed up my scores eventually. Well, rather badly. This damn squib became my trampoline, and I took this rather personal blow to the podium of Guinea American University to present my research paper on the flip side of international media as an exchange scholarship student. Kudos to IoBM once again for opening doors to students like me, for broadening their horizons beyond what meets the eye. With professional grooming, I would like to thank IoBM for building us emotionally strong. My sessions as a career counselor at TCF and my 4 months of fellowship as a theater arts scholar at a government school did not only make me compassionate, but also empathetic towards my community. Having said that, another quality that IoBM inculcates in its graduates is the ability to see the glass half full, no matter how constraining the economic crisis may be. Thank you, IoBM and the faculty, for using such teaching methodologies that have made us think like job creators and not just like job seekers. Well, in today's story, I could have easily portrayed success as the protagonist, but I deliberately chose failure my hero, because that is what I remember from pep talks with my father, my superhero. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Today I see before me 1,000 strong, dressed in graduation gowns, beaming with aspirations and savoring dreams, ready to face life head on. But let your storyteller share a premonition with you, my friends. Life ahead is also sharpening its claws right now, just when you and I are about to toss our graduation hats in the air. But with faith in our destiny and trusting what we have come to be at IoBM, let's shake ourselves from any disquiet and say, we can and we will. Dream we shall, and dream unapologetically. Achieve we shall, and achieve incredibly. It is a moment of immense joy and not fear, a moment of hope and not despair. So let me share an inspiring poem from John Greenleaf Whiters, where he says, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging on seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but do not quit. Success is just failure turned inside out, the silver lining on a cloud of doubt. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our parents for setting our foundation so strong. Ammi Abu sitting right there, thank you. To our faculty, our mentors, and of course, my friends. Thank you for making us who we are today. And our alma mater, IoBM. Thank you for building us so strong. This is your storyteller, Fatima Rahman, officially signing off with a quote from Janet Finch. The phoenix must burn to emerge. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. Among our prestigious guests is Mr. Shehzad Dada, the keynote speaker of this joyous ceremony. May I request Dr. Asima Faisal, Assistant Professor and Head of MBA Health and Hospital Management Program, to introduce him and invite him to share his thoughts on the occasion.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to introduce our honorable keynote speaker, Mr. Shehzad Dada, who is the Chief Executive Officer and member of Board of Directors of Standard Chartered Bank Pakistan Limited. Mr. Shehzad Dada is a graduate with honors from University of Pennsylvania with Bachelors of Science and Bachelors of Arts degrees, and also has an MBA from Wharton Business School, University of Pennsylvania. He is a seasoned banker and a prominent capital markets professional with over 26 years of diverse experience with renowned financial institutions in the United States of America and Pakistan. Moving back to Pakistan in late 2005 to head Deutsche Bank AG Pakistan as the Managing Director, Chief Country Officer and Head of Global Banking, Shehzad played an instrumental role in leading the turnaround of their Pakistani franchise. Shehzad is the Chairman Board of Trustees of Developments in Literacy, DIL, Member of Board of Directors, British Business Centre, Vice President of Overseas Investors Chamber of Commerce and Industry, OICCI, and a council member of Institute of Bankers of Pakistan. He has also held various senior non-executive level positions in the past, including Chairman Pakistan Mercantile Exchange, Chairman Pakistan Banks Association, Independent Director of Pakistan Stock Exchange and Karachi Stock Exchange, Member of Board of Directors of Sui Southern Gas Company. Shehzad has been recognized as the 6th top advocate executive globally by Heroes Women Role Model List 2019, supported by Yahoo Finance for his achievements in promoting gender diversity at workplace. He is married and has 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. Mr. Shehzad, on behalf of IoBM, I am truly grateful that you took out time for us to address the class of 2019 today as our keynote speaker. Please welcome with a huge round of applause, Mr. Shehzad Dada.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's indeed a great pleasure to be here. Chancellor Bashir Saab, Talib Saab, President, Rectors, Irfan Saab, Board of Governors, Samina Mohsin, members of the faculty, proud parents, family, friends, and most importantly, class of 2019. Assalamu alaikum. I'm really honored to be here, and I really thank from the bottom of my heart to be partaking in such an important milestone event and allowing me to be part of the celebration. It's indeed a pleasure and my honor to be here. Listening to the progress report that I just heard, listening to the valedictorian Fatma speaking about how well the school has groomed students, it's really heartening to see what a great institution IoBM has become, and can't wait for the 25th celebration, and I really congratulate the entire class of 2019, which I understand is over 1,000 students, including graduates, bachelors, masters, and now 7 PhDs. So big contribution to our country, and really a great honor to be here. And to the class of 2019, before I begin, and some of this was touched upon, may I ask all of you to rise and give a big round of applause to your loved ones, your family, your parents. I think they truly deserve it today. Exactly. Thank you, parents. Thank you, loved ones. Thank you, Dada, Dadi, Nani, Nana, and Saas, Susar, everybody. Some of you may have it, since we have PhDs. But listen, those of you know me, I'm not shy of talking, taking the stage. And I know it's a long day. You've heard some people, we have these degrees to be given out. And I'm very comfortable talking about the economy. Diversity and inclusion is something very near to me. Underprivileged education is something I really enjoy talking about. But convocation is a bit tricky, because in convocation, I think it's obviously what's standing between me and you are these degrees for which you have worked so hard. So I'll try to keep it short. And as I was trying to put this
a few pages together, a few thoughts together, I thought about my own convocation, which happened almost 30 years ago. So I'm telling you a bit about my age. And it was in University of Pennsylvania. And at that time, the keynote speaker was Barbara Bush. She was the first lady of the United States. Those of you who remember, or old enough to remember, some of you may not have been born, but she left, you know, there was a lot of things said, and I remember a lot of moments. I remember cherishing my degree with my parents, Allah ne jannat naseeb kare. We celebrated with our friends, people who I'd lived with, but two things that stayed that I remember. One was she said about diversity, like anything it's worth having requires an effort. And effort to learn about and respect the differences, to be compassionate to one another, to cherish our own identity, and to accept unconditionally the same in others. And I think that thought really stayed with me, and that's part of the reason why I'm so gung-ho about diversity. And I can't be proud today looking at this brochure that out of the 14 gold medalists, 12 of them are females. So well done, 85%. And this country needs a lot more of you to come into the workforce, because we can't work with 20% of the female population in the workforce. So just on the side. And the second was to cherish your human connections, your relationship with your family and friends. And I think my previous speakers touched upon it, Bashir Saab touched upon it, and others touched upon it. And why do I say that? And I say this with a lot of heavy heart and experience. At the end of the life, you will regret not having passed one more test. You won't regret that. You won't regret waiting for one more verdict or getting another transaction done. But what you will regret is not having spent time with your husband, child, parent. And this really struck a chord with me for a guy who's the only son and who was away from home for a very long time. I think that's something that we really need to respect and understand and cherish the human connections. You're going to make a lot of connections today. You've made over the 100 years, over the 4 years, but please do remember that. So as I move into now what's my thought and what do I have to do, and I have a time limit also, so I thought let me keep my speech short, and I realize that you won't remember everything I've said, or you won't remember everything everybody has said. What are the few things that would like to be? So as I was putting my thoughts, I wanted to, what I was thinking, I said, what would you like to listen versus what you might need? I also considered what I want to say versus what I need to say. And hopefully what I've put together is something that satisfies both of us and achieves the objectives. So my dear graduates, our struggle in this world are alike. I know some of you haven't started struggling, but I know a lot of you have struggled. And so are the lessons to overcome those struggles and continue to move forward. So I'm going to talk about 4 things that I've learned along my journey. And I hope my journey is not complete. As I stand on this threshold, which we sometimes call real life, I've decided to talk about the importance of having 4 things. 1, a sense of purpose. Some of that was touched upon, and I'll elaborate on it. Benefits of failure. Fatma talked about it a little bit. I'll touch upon it a bit more. Being positive and taking risks. And lastly, the crucial importance of kindness and compassion, which again, Bashir Saab touched upon. And lastly, again, as a banker and a numbers guy, I'll have some bonus points for you and talk about some few very important questions that are things that I always get intrigued with, and probably you can take it with you. So let's start with the first one, purpose, finding your purpose. What is your true calling? What is your purpose? It isn't always it comes very clear at the beginning of your life. So don't expect clarity to come at all to know your purpose right away. But there is a very famous and pertinent quote that sums it all by Oliver Wendell Holmes, who's a US Supreme Court Justice for 30 years. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. And I think this really sums up the purpose has almost always been to connote something with larger than yourself. Maya Angelou states also, when you learn, teach, when you get, give. So my friends, what gives you purpose and meaning? Your purpose will enable you to take risks, and you will realize that every failed experiment is one step closer to success. To achieve something you never had, you have to do something you never did. And Oprah Winfrey, one of my favorites, said it very well. that you will only be able to successfully come failure if you have clarity of your purpose. So I leave you with that thought. And again, like I said, it won't come to you today. Some of you may already have it. Some of us on the stage don't have it, but I think it's a very important compass that we all should have. What are we here beyond ourselves? What's the purpose of our life? And again, I can get into a very long debate and connect it to our religion, but I'll limit it just now to that thought. What's the purpose? Which brings me to my second point, and that is to make it's okay to make mistakes. Companions, to achieve success, you need to be willing to fail, and it's okay to fail. Resistance to failure confines us to stagnate any progress that we have built in ourselves. Failure is a powerful fear, especially at a stage of time where you currently are at. You haven't even started, and I'm talking about failure. But you might be driven by the fear of failure as much as the desire to success. Accept this, you will fail. You will likely fail often, it will be painful, it will be discouraging, and at times you will test your own very core. And I can assure you that every person on this stage, obviously, mashallah, they all have achieved great successes. They all have failed in their lives. And if somebody tells you I've not failed, they're lying to you. So, accept failure with courage and don't be afraid of it. And in the words of J.K. Rowling, it's impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not live at all, in which case you fail by default. J.K. Rowling, as you know, was rejected 12 times by the publishers, and finally she published Harry Potter. Thomas Edison, as you know, conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that on its 1001 was when the light bulb was produced? So again, embrace failure with courage and don't be afraid of it. While making important decisions, we are accustomed to advice. And this advice we get, और पाकिस्तान में advice देने वाले बहुत हैं. And the typical advice is decide in a way that you have something to fall back on. ये decide आपको काफ़ी advice मिलेगी कि बेटा कर लेना ये लेकिन कुछ पीछे होना चाहिए. And I totally disagree with that concept. You will fall many times, but it's inevitable that you must always fall forward, ready to learn from your mistakes and having necessary momentum to rise and move ahead. So आप गिरेंगे, लेकिन आपके पास ये हिम्मत होनी चाहिए कि मैं इससे क्या सीखा या क्या सीखी और मैं क्या इससे पाया, and how do I do it better next time. Don't give up. I was listening to Dr. Asma, and again, in advance, congratulations on your PhD. But, you know, I was thinking about the kind words she was saying, and I think I would be lying to myself that to reach the little bit that I've achieved in life, and Allah ka uska lakh lakh shukar hai, maa baap ki dua hai. But, you know, it did not come without failures. And if I start listing those failures, I think the list will go on. But alhamdulillah, what I've achieved today, I feel very proud of it, both on my job and outside my job. And I'm very happy to lead an organization that I think is doing, not only is one of the, it's doing well, but it's also employing over 3,000 employees, plus 500,000 clients that we serve. That brings me, so moving on from failure, that brings me to my third point, which is think positively and take risk. What do I mean by that? I thought I'll give you my own personal example. As in my introduction, I was, mashallah, doing well. Some of the people in the stage know I was an investment banker, dream job. I was running the M&A practice for Deutsche Bank, for Americas. And then, you know, this calling came to me in New York, and I was, you know, things were going well, markets were doing well. Alhamdulillah, they were paying me very well, giving me a lot of izzat. But I've decided to move back to be with my parents and come back to the country. This is almost a decade ago, 12 years ago actually. I lost my father. I wanted to be with my mother. My children were getting older, and I wanted them to really have an understanding of the country. And when I was coming, a lot of questions were asked. A lot of people I respected, a lot of people I talked to, they said, who leaves such an opportunity? Why would you move back to a country marred with war and terror? And us zamane mein aapko pata hai, a war on terror was going on. Political instability thi, economic volatility thi. And I'm sorry, but you're putting everything at stake. But in my heart, I knew that I could take that leap of faith, and Allah ke rassi pakad ke, I said, he's been very kind and very blessed, and alhamdulillah, I'm standing here in front of all of you. So I think And my reason of telling you that is, look, risk लेना पड़ेगा. आगे बढ़ने के लिए आपको कुछ कदम आगे बढ़ाने पड़ेंगे, and sometimes you don't know the perfect thing. So be ready for it. And I do not blame or have any doubts. Our political system आज जिस तरह से है, exposure to media, जिधर आप खोलते हैं बुराई आपको सुनाई देती है, and deep structural problems हैं, बेशक हैं. Yet I know the truth. We all know that we are better than the skeptics. And the gloom and doom that we get to see is brought up at all the times. But history is full of examples where challenges bigger than what we have been able to overcome. Human potential is unlimited. Sky's the limit, as people said. Japan and Germany were devastated after World War II. Today they are one of the largest economies in the world. So we as a nation have faced some very tough challenges. We are a very resilient economy and stronger. And this time, inshallah, again in Naya Pakistan, we will come stronger. But we'll need this young generation. We'll need all of you. We'll need all of you to be risk takers and be willing to do what's necessary. And कोई आपको कहे कि जी हालात बहुत ख़राब हैं, tell them हालात कभी एक से नहीं होते. And it is up to each one of us to change them. It's our duty, it's our responsibility. हम तो चले जाएंगे, आप लोग आ रहे हैं और आपके बाद और भी बहुत से आएंगे. It's our responsibility to leave a better tomorrow for our younger generation. And if we haven't done that, I every day think about it. What have I done to leave something back for my younger generation, my 3 kids, my nieces and my nephews? And although you as student will benefit from the good infrastructure, so again, it's up to you. And again, as we talked about, the state of the local industry, it's also an opportunity to some of you. I know most of you are thinking about, let's get a resume out and let's get a job. But again, think about it, of not just being job seekers, but be job creators. You have people sitting on this, on this stage who, alhamdulillah, have employed and are doing fantastic job and creating jobs for so many people, and they have overcome failure, optimism, and ability to take risks. So again, that's my third point on that. And why I'm so confident that we'll do it, because again, our country is not much different than some of the countries around us of similar size and similar infrastructure, whether it's Bangladesh and Nigeria. I'm not even comparing to the tigers, or I'm not comparing it to, Taiwan, Malaysia, Indonesia. But if you look at these 2 countries, we have a much better chance for startup successes. Furthermore, we have 140 million people under the age of 30, 4 times the growth in data-enabled mobile connections, and an economy that is projected to grow at circa 6% through 2026, inshallah, if we come through all this. So entrepreneurship will come naturally, and there will be risk, but again, I think the ones who will take that risk and take that challenge, I think will be able to embark on this journey early on in life and end up with the latest industry skills, knowledge, and experience. And if you know something really, so as they say, if you want something really bad, set out to achieve it. The whole universe conspires to make it happen. And मैं ये भी कहता हूँ अपने एक्सपीरियंस से, ऊपर वाला भी आपकी मदद करता है. आपके माँ बाप, आपकी फैमिली, आपके मेंटोर्स और वो सब तो करते हैं, बट ऊपर वाला भी अगर नीयत अच्छी होती है तो आपकी मदद करता है. So please do pursue your dreams. And lastly, success brings me to my last point, and that to me is a very, very personal and something that I think probably a bit too early, but it's never too early. I realize that it was never too early, and that's compassion. I know all of you might have a little anxiety and hesitation about leaving your comfort zones in college. 4 साल से, कोई 6 साल से आप सब अपनी दोस्तों, अपने classrooms, अपने professors के साथ काफ़ी comfortable हो गए हो. And now it's time to test it, right? People told you, ये degree मिलेगी तो ये नौकरी मिलेगी, ये होएगा तो ये business आप start कर सकोगे, ये होएगा. So this is the time to start. But no matter what challenges or setback or disappointments you may encounter along the way, you'll find true success and happiness if you have one goal there, and really one, and that is to fulfill the highest and the most truthful expression of yourself as a human being. Again, my parents used to say, "Achhe insaan mano." So, it's very important that you, and again, Howard Truman, a theologian, said it very well. I was reading him and I really has sat with me. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive and go do that. Because world needs people who will come alive. हमें मरे हुए लोगों की ज़रूरत नहीं, हमें ज़िंदा दिलों की ज़रूरत है. So this is what we need from you. Compassion, being a good human being, and with that everything will come. Extend your kindness to human beings whenever you can. Each of you can be blessed with enormous opportunities in attending this prestigious school. You know you have a chance to better your life and positively impact many more. Your intelligence, your capacity to hard work, the education you have earned and received will give you a unique status and unique responsibility. आज के बाद आपके पास ये जो डिग्री है ना, ये आपका कॉलिंग कार्ड है. ये आपके पास ऐसी एसेट है जो कोई बैलेंस शीट में, कोई अकाउंट में, कोई स्टैंडर्ड चार्टर्ड अकाउंट में उसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं जितनी ये डिग्री की है. एंड आप इसको इज्जत दें और ये आपको आगे बहुत पहुंचाएगी. बट डोंट फॉरगेट दैट यू हैव टू गिव बैक टू दिस very country and this very institution that you have done everything. I recall, there are three heroes that in Pakistan that I inspire a lot when I was growing up, and I still, two of them are no longer with us, but Abdullah Sattar Edi, Dr. Ruth and Dr. Adib Rizvi, jo aapko pata hai SIUT ke saath hai. They have helped change lives of millions. Yes, millions. And that magnitude of each magnitude, and it is those that millions that have impacted lives of tens of millions around them. And imagine if those people impact 10 more people. Numbers just become, I'm again getting into numbers, but it's astonishing what they have done. Just 3 people. So I think that is compassion. I think if you ever want a compass, think about what Sattar Edi did. Think about what Dr. Ruth did. Think about what Dr. Adib Rizvi does. And again, these are stories that are just untold, and they are our own local heroes. In my life, I've always believed very strongly in giving back. My faith strengthens my belief. हमारा मज़हब हमें ये सिखाता है. And my belief and what I've experienced in life, that the joy that you brought by giving back, by making a difference to the lives of the less privileged or differently able, is unparalleled in magnitude. This is a true in personal as well as professional life. आप अपनी काम में, अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ में, एंड अगेन मेरे वालिद साहब हमेशा कहते थे कि हमेशा हाथ यूँ रखो, दो, कोई भी चीज़ से दो. आपके पास अच्छे लफ्ज़ हैं, वो भी दे दो. They can make a change. So please keep that in mind and always remember that it's your responsibility. You're now entering a very privileged class that you really need to do. Throughout the year, our bank did phenomenally well. We are having a record year, mashallah. This is not a branding about Standard Chartered. And your successes है, deals जीती हैं, deals करी हैं, but जो मुझे खुशी इस साल सबसे ज़्यादा है, 2 weeks ago we had an evening we have 24 visually impaired staff that work in our call center, and I tell you, they're doing amazing work. We invited not just them, we invited their family, and we had a celebration with them. It was an amazing time for me and my management team, and the gratitude that it happened, the contentment, the appreciation. I went back home and I told Samira, this is what work is all about. Getting another zero in your bank account, it just goes beyond. So I think that's very important, and I truly felt humble. So again, ending up my last point is that. Now lastly, bonus questions, right? Bonus points, bonus work. So again, I really would like to leave you with these 5 questions. I wish I had invented them, but these were invented by James Ryan, who's the Dean of Education at Harvard, and he points out to 5 essential questions which I think you may want to think about. And those are: wait, what? If anybody tells you something, just say, wait, what? Samjho. This is really testing a deeper understanding of what it is. Just don't be a robot and do it. हमारे पास artificial intelligence आ रही है, हमारे पास algorithms आ रहे हैं. That will take care of it. But what we need is all what you say. And then wonder why. The heart of curiosity. I think this is the third is, couldn't we at least, why not? हमेशा हम याद कहते हैं why, या हम क्यों करें, but why not? ये ऐसे क्यों नहीं करें? How can I help? I think this is a question we don't ask ourselves. How can I help? It's always about, this is your job. And lastly, what really matters? What really matters? ये कर क्यों नहीं? Why does it matter? So again, make it a habit of asking these questions, and I think they will help you in the 4 important dimensions that I summed up: purpose, failure, and mistakes, it's okay to make them, positive thinking and risk taking, and lastly, compassion. So again, with that, I will give you one last piece of advice that comes from age, I guess. You cannot possibly understand the love that your parents have for you until you have your own children, the unconditional love. But don't wait for that long. On this day, give them a hug, tell them you love them, and just go and hug them. I think this they truly deserve. And I think as I congratulate the class of 2019 family and friends, I hope you even remember if you don't remember a single word that I've said, I just leave you with this thought. And this is a Seneca quote: as is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is. And that is what matters. So again, it's really and with that, thank you very much for listening. Thank you, IoBM, for inviting me. And again, I wish all of you and your loved ones a very big congratulations.
A profoundly inspiring speech indeed. Thank you, Mr. Dada. Ladies and gentlemen, we had invited Syed Muhammad Shabir Zaidi, Chairman, Federal Board of Revenue, as the guest of honor of the commencement. Unfortunately, he could not grace the occasion with his presence as he is in Islamabad for some urgent task. May I now request Dr. Irfan Haider, Rector of the Institute of Business Management, to declare the conferment of Bachelor degrees and to announce the names of the recipients of the degrees. I would invite Dr. Zishan Shahid, Assistant Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, and Dr. Tehzeeb Sakina Amir, Senior Lecturer, Department of Business Psychology.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the Institute of Business Management, and with the permission of the Chancellor of the Institute, I admit the following student to the degrees and status of BB Honors, BE Electrical Electronics, BS Actuarial Science and Risk Management, BS Computer Science, BS Honors Accountancy, Management and Law, BS Honors Accounting and Finance, BS Honors Economics and Finance, BS Honors Media Studies, BS Industrial Engineering and Management, along with all privileges to which recipients of this degree and status is entitled in accordance with the statutes of this institute.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. BB Honors.
Ashish.
Hayan Abdullah.
Nisar Ahmed Zubairi.
Irma Abid.
Hassan Adil.
Manur Adnan.
Amna Ahmed.
Hashir Ahmed.
Marif Ahmed.
Maha Ahmed.
Faizan Ahmed.
Usama Ahmed.
Muhammad Hadi Anis Ahmedani.
Bilal Ahmed.
Naveen Ahuja.
Khurram Ahmed.
Mahnur Alam.
Anam Alam.
Zulnar.
Abiha Fatima,
Rabia Fatima,
Neha Fatma,
Afra Fatma,
Sehrish Fatma,
Anusha Gaihani,
Nisha Fatmi,
Anshara Hafiz,
Farwa Habib,
Muniba Hamid,
Hamza Hamid,
Muhammad Hamza,
Urma Hamid,
Imad Hanif,
Muhammad Hamza,
Muhammad Uzair Harun,
Muhammad Mubinul Haq,
Faizan Raza Hassan,
Leem Muhammad Mujahid,
Sayyida Amna Maz Hassani,
Danial Hassan,
Sayyida Ammara Hashmi,
Aisha Wasik Hashmi,
Abdul Ahad Hassan,
Samia Arshad Hassan,
Wahaj Hussain,
Sayyid Zulkarnain Hussain,
Ramsha Iftikhar,
Mustafa Hussain,
Sara Imtiaz,
Ifrahim Iftikhar,
Ammara Iqbal,
Arman Iqbal,
Saad Irfan,
Shamama Irfan,
Muhammad Jack,
Ramsha Ishtiaq,
Anushe Jafar,
Nabil Jadoon,
Hasib Jahangir,
Sayyida Yakta Jafri,
Ajlan Javed,
Javeria Jalal,
Ibtihaj Sheikh Jawad,
Myra Jawad,
Hiba Kamran,
Sayyida Bakhtawar Shah Jilani,
Hina Khalid,
Sayyid Haider Ali Kazmi,
Shayan Nawaz Khan,
Anusha Khan,
Aruma Khan, Saad Ahmad Khan,
Muhammad Hamza Khan,
Muhammad Umar Khan,
Maham Khan,
Dua Khan,
Sara Khan,
Abdul Ahad Khan,
Muhammad Moiz Khan,
Maria Khan,
Aruha Khan,
Ariba Khan,
Muhammad Ali Khan,
Amna Khurram,
Muhammad Arsal Khurshid,
Ashish Kumar Ilyas Ashok Kumar,
Laiba Khan,
Akshay Kumar,
Farah Khurram,
Asha Kumari,
Yukesh Kumar,
Laika,
Satish Kumar,
Deepak Lal,
Bhavna Kumari,
Muhammad Maz,
Raheel Lakhani,
Mashal, Samama Masood,
Ramin Lukman,
Talha Muhammad Mehman,
Aksa Mahmood,
Pooja Kishan Chand Motiani,
Sameen Masood,
Zunaira Mujib,
Saad Mahmood,
Mesam Ali Mundrawala,
Ishma Moeed,
Sidra Murad,
Kulsoom Mughal,
Samira Nadeem,
Muhammad Sabi Malik,
Aqsa Naeem,
Varisha Munib,
Sherbano Naqvi,
Muhammad Mursal,
Muhammad Ahsan Naveed,
Masuma Murtaza,
Muhammad Idris Paracha,
Tuba Nadeem,
Nehal Siddiqui Pingar,
Umar Najam,
Hifsa Muhammad Kasmi,
Shanza Nasir,
Kirat,
Ramsha Niazi,
Shahzeb Shehzad Qureshi,
Sabah Kamal Pasha,
Zunaira Rafiq,
Abdur Rahman Rafiq Poonchla,
Akbar Amin Rashid,
Rabia Qazi,
Mustafa Raza,
Muhammad Moin Qureshi,
Muhammad Amidur Rahman,
मिशाल जहरा रफ़ीक,
उबैदुर रहमान,
दानियाल रशीद,
रिफा,
सोबिया रऊफ,
सैयद जरी रिजवी,
मोहम्मद बिलाल रज़ा,
सैयद मोहम्मद अली रिजवी,
मिशाल रहमान,
सादिया सईद,
हमजा रहमान,
सानिया सईद,
सैयद अली हैदर रिजवी,
सैयदा ऐमन सफदर,
सैयद मोहम्मद कुमैल रज़ा रिजवी,
पवन कुमार सागर, मोहम्मद सलमान,
सैयदा मरियम रिजवान,
अब्दुस समद,
अब्दुस सलाम बिन सईद,
ऐमन सत्तार,
सितारा सईद,
सबाहत शाह,
बिस्मा सफदर,
रिजा शहाब,
सकीना सैफुद्दीन,
शाहरुख शहबाज,
अब्दुल समद,
जर्रार शाहिद,
संजना,
फरियाल शेख,
समरा शफीक,
पशम परी शेख,
मुश्तबा शाह,
मोहम्मद इब्राहिम शकील, हमजा शमसी,
मोहम्मद अकबर शहाब,
मोहम्मद शर्जील शौकत,
ईशा शाहिद,
मारिया शेख,
सिद्रा शाहिद,
हमजा शिवानी,
माहम शेख,
मोहम्मद सिद्दीक,
मुबशिर अहमद शेख,
हमदान सिद्दीकी,
निमरा अहमद शमीम,
सिमरन,
ईशा शौकत,
माहम सुहेल,
मोहम्मद मुज़म्मिल शेख,
मोहम्मद उमैर सुहेल,
तलहा अहमद शेख,
सुमैया सुलेमान,
Muhammad Areeb Shoaib. Wasif Siddiqui.
Abdus Sami Tabassum.
Mariha Rifat Siddiqui.
Muhammad Isa Tanveer.
Mahan Singh.
Kinza Tariq.
Uruj Suhail.
Shahrukh Tariq.
Sumair Rasool Soho.
Aisha Turk.
Suraksha.
Wajiha Wasif.
Sayyid Muhammad Talha.
Hajra Yaqub.
Shabi Zehra Tariq.
Hania Yusuf.
Osama bin Tariq.
Maryam Zafar.
Sania Tariq.
Zaraj Zahid.
Ifaz Ahmed Ukaili.
Hira Zainab.
Sayyida Fatima Wasim.
Alina Zainab.
Muhammad Yasir.
Kainat Zehra.
Anam Zafar. Kinza Zafar. Sayyid Ammar Zaidi. Zainab Tariq. Seher Zahra. Now we proceed to BE Electrical.
Muhammad Maaz Ahmdani. Muhammad Farooq.
Muhammad Umair Awan.
Jharna.
SM Abdul Basit Imam.
Uwais Khalid.
Kashan.
Bahrullah Muhammad Khan.
M. Hassan Khalid.
Faizan Khan.
Hamad Raza Khan.
Mukesh Kumar Hazari.
Anil Kumar.
Muhammad Hassan Mahmood Sheikh.
Shah Zaman Maiman.
Muhammad Sayyidain Razi.
Ehsan Sabi.
Muhammad Umar Sami.
Saroj.
Rehana Suhag.
Wajahat Usman.
Faraz Wahid.
Muhammad Wasif. Now we proceed to BS Actuarial Science and Risk Management.
Yamna Fatima Ahmed.
Ali Zain.
Shaiza Farman.
Yusra Fatma.
Laiba Fazal.
Zoha Jafar.
Sabah Amin Kanjani.
Kashmain Kareem.
Sunny Kumar Nagdev.
Fizza Salim.
Shamayam Shah.
Rida Sheikh.
Alishba Wajahat.
Moving on to BS Computer Science, Madiha Farhan.
Muhammad Imaz.
Asna Manzoor.
Yumna Imtiaz.
Muhammad Khubaib Nasir.
Marzia.
Ahmer Saqib.
Kinza Ruhail.
Now proceeding to BS Honors Accountancy, Management and Law, Muhammad Abdullah.
Taimur Abbas.
Muhammad Anas.
Ibtihaj Akbar.
Munazza Arif.
Anusha.
Arshana.
Arisha.
Azmatullah Beg.
Hasib Asif.
Sayyida Tuba Fayaz.
Sheikh Maas Ilahi.
Maryam Hassan.
Ashar Khayas.
Ziad Hussain.
Muhammad Hashir.
Uzair Javed.
Muhammad Suhail Jan.
Aisha Khan.
Ramisa Javed.
Subayil Kukuswadia.
Muhammad Hassan Reza Khan.
Ravina Kumari.
Rohit Khetpal.
Muhammad Adil Masiuddin.
Kulsum Hira Manya.
Agha Muhammad Mujahid.
Sayyid Mughis bin Haji. Ali Muzammil.
Nazaif Naveed.
Faisal Rafi.
Muhammad Musab Paracha.
Muhammad Rizwan. Durre Shahwar.
Fariz Riaz.
Ali Hassan Sheikh. Muhammad Shayan Suhail.
Mushkbar Shabir.
Muhammad Abdullah Tariq.
Rabia Sharif,
Muhammad Usman,
Muhammad Arham Siddiqui,
Sumayya Wahid,
Muhammad Taha, Inayatullah, Maryam Wahaj, Sara Zafar, Madiha Zehra, Now moving on to BS Honors Accounting and Finance,
Ramsha Abbasi,
Muhammad Ahmad,
Muhammad Ahmad,
Bilal Ahmad,
Urush Sagir Ahmad,
Muhammad Saif Ali,
Anika,
Anish,
Momina Asif,
Amna Badr,
Talha Nazir Dana,
Naima Farhan,
Sayyida Nurul Ain Farid,
Karishma Feroz,
Hamza,
Harim,
Sayyid Ahmad Hassan,
Misam Hassan,
Payal Himnani,
Heba,
SM Jasir Hussain,
Sayyid Saim Hussain,
Muhammad Hamad Jabar,
Urusa Javed,
Muhammad Noman Jokio,
Hussain Iqbal Jumani,
Arsalan Karimi,
Yilmaz bin Khalid,
Hamza Khan,
Muhammad Shamir Khan,
Asra Khan,
Munesh Kumar,
Samra Ali Khan, Salish Kumar,
Rahul Kumar,
Vishal Kumar,
Warda Maqbool,
Marvi,
Ramsha Faisal Mirza,
Absar Munawwar,
Muhammad Numan Munir,
Muhammad Hamza Naeem,
Sayyida Abir Zehra Naqvi,
Muhammad Moin Arif Qadri,
Aisha Rabbani,
Sania Ramiz,
Azizur Rahman,
Faiza Rahman,
Sayyid Ali Raza Rizvi,
Khizr Rizwan,
Ahmed Shaukat,
Hussein Raza Wasif,
Salman Zahid,
Ahmad Alam,
Sani Zehra,
Abdul Rafi Nadeem,
Ahmed Musa,
Yamna Wasim,
Isra Rahu. Now moving on to BS Honors Media Studies, Musab Akhtar,
Sarwat Ahmad, Fatima Anwar,
Ahmed Shuja Beg,
Shiza Farhan,
Tuba Hamid,
Ikra Khalid,
Mahnur Kamani,
Uswa Khan,
Mehma Khan,
Karishma Kumari,
Rumesa Anwar Khatak,
Murtaza,
Nimar Latifi,
Arbab Ibrahim Rahim,
Muzaira Amin Nayani, Laiba Umar, Fatima Ziaur Rahman, Cherish Salim. Now proceeding to BS Industrial Engineering and Management,
Ajit Kumar,
Vishal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Our student of BB Honors, Abdul Basit Yunus, passed away this year. Indeed, we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we shall return. Let's take a moment to extend our deepest condolences to his family. May I now request Dr. Irfan Haider, Rector of the Institute of Business Management, to declare the conferment of degree to the father of our deceased student, Abdul Basit Yunus. Once again, I would request Dr. Irfan Haider to declare the conferment of master's degrees. And to announce the names of the recipients of the degrees, I would invite Dr. Ehsan Rahman, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, and Dr. Shagufta Ghauri, Assistant Professor, Management and HR Department.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the Institute of Business Management, and with the permission of the Chancellor of the Institute, I admit the following student to the degrees and status of MBA, MBA Advertising and Media Management, MBA Educational Management, MBA Environment and Energy Management, MBA Finance and Risk Management, MBA Health and Hospital Management, MBA Industrial Management, MBA Logistics and Supply Chain Management, MBA Media Management and Marketing, and MSc Organizational Psychology and HRM, along with all privileges to which recipients of this degree and status is entitled in accordance with the statutes of this institute.
For MBA regular, we have
Yusra Abadi,
Arisha Abrar,
Ehsan Afzal,
Ashfaq Ahmed,
Faizan Ahmed,
Sheikh Mustafa Ahmed,
Kashan Ahmed,
Furqan Ahmed,
Salman Ahmed,
Arsalan Ahmed, quick,
Rabia Ajmal,
Aksa Akram, Mohammad Saad Altaf,
Mohsin Ali, Myra Altaf,
Mustafa Arif,
Sarwat Anwar,
Atika Asif,
Hafsa Arsalan, Fiza Asif,
Zarmina Aslam,
Farhana Asif,
Muhammad Babar,
Osama Azim,
Fatima,
Asma Baig,
Ghansham,
Zania Faruqi,
Mahira Hafizji,
Manisha Gautam,
Hafsa Hamid,
Varda Haider,
Roma Shahnawaz Hashmi,
Aisha Hanif,
Asad Hussain,
Arbia Humayun,
Sara Ikram,
Javed Ikram,
Abdul Mueed Irfan,
Farheen Iqbal,
Sayyid Muhammad Hamad Hassan Jafri,
Sharik Ismail,
Sayyida Narjis Fatima Jafri,
Ali Jafar,
Maliha Javed,
Uruj Javed,
Ghulam Jilani,
Nabiha Javed,
Mohammad Usman Khan,
Harmain Kamal,
Afshan Gul Khan,
Mehvesh Khan,
Anusha Khan,
Myra Pervez Khan,
Mohammad Saad Irfan Khanzada,
Myra Javed Khan,
Tuba Mahmood,
Jharna Khatri,
Uzair Rahman Malik,
Yusra Keser Malik,
Osama Najib Mangrio,
Fiza Malik,
Nisha Mazhar,
Saqib Masood,
Mohammad Arfan Mithani,
Ammar Mirza,
Ambreen Munir,
Khadija Moiz,
Mohammad Salman Musani,
Abda Muqeen,
Talha Mustafa,
Amna Mushtaq,
Shaza Naseem,
Ayaz Nadeem,
Fiza Nasser,
Sara Nasir,
Hiba Arif Patanwala,
Kehkashan Niazi,
Umar Pervez,
Payel,
Wahaj Athar Qadri,
Amin Panjani,
Faraz Azam Qureshi,
Sayyida Maryam Qasim,
Manur Rashid,
Mahrosh Salman Rajwani,
Sayyid Abdul Rahman,
Taha Rahman,
Uneza Seher,
Adina Rizwan,
Saim Salim,
Javeria Abdul Salam,
Sobia Salman,
Zishan Ahmed Salimi,
Maryam Shafiq,
Ammara Salman,
Zainab Khatun Shah,
Nasir Ali Shah,
Mohammad Bilal Shah,
Arbab Ali Shah,
Bisma Shahid,
Shahriyar,
Mohammad Talha Tayyib Sheikh,
Rabia Shihab,
Simran,
Ramsha Iqbal Siddiqui,
Mohammad Talha,
Salman Tahir,
Saad Tanveer,
Musaddiq Maruf Talib,
Mohammad Umar Usman,
Saman Tariq,
Abdul Samad Wali,
Adiba Wahab,
Yasir Zafar,
Sayyid Hamza Wasif,
Sayyida Manur Zehra Zaidi,
Salman Zafar,
Kisa Zehra,
Ali Zain,
Naba Zehra,
Sayyida Bushra Zehra,
Asma,
Anam,
Atif Ali Ilyas Bilal,
Muhammad Kashif Bhutto,
Warda Fazal Khan,
Hafiz Muhammad Ahmed Sufi Desai,
Sindhya Rani,
Asad Ali Mehkri,
Ikra Uruj,
Muhammad Saqib,
Maryam Zafar,
Muhammad Mazhar Yunus,
Asif Razak Ahmed,
Salman Ahmed,
Kuba Akhtar,
Afshan Ahmed,
Tuba Asif,
Aisha Azam Ansari,
Saqib Hussain,
Nida Farooq,
Rabia Sohail Jafrani,
Misha Hanif,
Uwais Ur Rahman Khan,
Isha Jabin,
Zohra Kirani,
Muhammad Saad Khan,
Mehak,
Rimsha Hassan Khan,
Maryam Nasir,
Hina Maqbul,
Muhammad Ali Noor,
Sumaya Mithani,
Zohaib Rafi,
Fatma Nasruddin,
Rupa Solanki,
Piriti, Ghazala Rizwan, Sana Sayed,
For MBA weekend, we have Muhammad Ali,
Tariq Fahad Mustahsin.
Waqar Malik,
Naveed Ahmed Taj.
Rose Mean,
Shahrukh Abbas.
Sayyid Yasir Zaidi,
Hatim Zulfikar Ali.
Hira Afridi,
Sayyid Ehsan Ali.
Arsalan Ali,
Sayyid Sarosh Anis.
Muhammad Ali,
Walid bin Atar.
Aisha Arif,
Rasul Bakhsh.
Sarmad Aziz,
Khatija Begum.
Elia Batul,
Muhammad Ehtasham.
Daniel,
Muhammad Faraz.
Muhammad Waqar Faizi,
Kurutlan Farooq.
Farhan,
Zubairuddin Farooqi.
Faizan Kaleem Farooqi,
Sayyid Shuja Haider.
Muhammad Irfan Ghani,
Muhammad Hassan.
Usama Hamid,
Muhammad Imran Iqbal.
Waqas Hussain,
Sayyid Tabish Jamal.
Sabah Jalil, Muhammad Ali Jahangir,
Khalil Ahmed Khan.
Anila Kausar,
Azhar Sharif.
Vijay Kumar,
Muhammad Uzair Ahmed Khan.
Akil Khan,
Babar Salim Khan.
Jahanzeb Masood Khan,
Mahareen Mahmood.
Minhaj Shakur Khatri,
Hassan Moeen.
Dania Mansoor,
Sayyid Ali Murtaza.
Muhammad Walid Mughal,
Sayyid Kumail Hussain Naqvi.
Mustafa,
Anam Naz.
Mehwish Nasir,
Muhammad Anas Rafiq.
Muhammad Usama,
Rehan.
Sayyid Atif Raza,
Muhammad Riaz.
Raja Samiur Rahman,
Muhammad Sufyan Said.
Sayyid Minhaj ul Hasan Rizvi,
Usama Sajjad.
Iraj Saeed,
Sayyid Muhammad Salman,
Samir Salim,
Sharmeen Shahab,
Hira Shahab,
Kashan Akram Sheikh,
Muhammad Amir Sheikh,
Hamna Shakil,
Abdul Basit Sheikh,
Muhammad Jawad Sheikh,
Cherish Shakil,
Muhammad Shahir Akmal Siddiqui,
Abdul Unibul Haq Siddiqui,
Farhan Hassan Siddiqui,
Hassan Ahmed Siddiqui,
Noman Tariq,
Maria Tamiz,
Umair Yaqub,
Umar Wasi,
Sayyid Durraiz Ali Zaidi,
Madia Yusuf,
Sayyida Uzma Ali Zaidi,
Arham Ahmed,
Ali Muhammad Abru,
Nurulain,
Muhammad Ehsan,
Muhammad Atif,
Mustafa Amir Ali,
Muhammad Hamad Ilyas,
Faiza Hussain,
Rabia Khan,
Zishan Jamot,
Asad Ali,
Kareem Noor Ali Maghani,
Zainab Altaf,
Khwaja Munib Ahmed, Junaid Ali,
Muhammad Hasnan,
Ali Asghar,
Itrat Hussaini,
Waqas Javed,
Jessica Jennifer,
Earl Jonathan Joseph,
Danish Khan,
Sania Zulfikar Lakhani,
Malik Mohsen Mahmood,
Ammar Shabir Morawala,
Salima Mutani,
Sayyid Shahrukh Ajaz Naqvi,
Cherish Nida,
Noman Rafiq,
Ramsha,
Kumail Raza,
Daraksha Raza,
Hasnain Raza,
Resham,
Shahreen Shafaq,
Tauqi Raza Shah,
Ramiz Sheikh,
Junaid Sharif,
Sayyid Ali Mullah,
Sayyid Maz Zafar,
Sayyid Danish Zahid,
Tanveer Zia. For MBA evening, we have Rao Maz Abdullah,
Tahir Abbas,
Sayyid Munib Alam,
Muhammad Ahmed,
Faizan Ali,
Sayyid Ahmad Ali,
Waqas Ashraf Ansari,
Zeenat Anjum,
Zainab Asif,
Saqib Anwar,
Muhammad Taimur Aslam,
Komal Aslam,
Asad Ismail,
Sayyid Furqan Hussain,
Ramsha Kawal,
Muhammad Fozil Azim Jilani,
Shehbaz Ahmad Khan,
Hasnain Khalid,
Muhammad Hassan Khan,
Muhammad Awais Salim Khan,
Masab Ali Khan,
Maham Ayub Khan,
Abdullah Maqsood Khwaja,
Javeria Shavez Khan,
Muhammad Mahat,
Muhammad Ammar Lakhani,
Maryam,
Maryam,
Amir Merchant, Noman,
Muniz Fayaz Mir,
Muhammad Junaid Iqbal Rao,
Sayyid Shahzeb Abbas Naqvi,
Walid bin Rehan,
Mubashir Parvez,
Safiur Rahman, Samra Shabir,
Shawzab Ali Raujani,
Sayyid Muhammad Shakib,
Latifur Rahman,
Umair Tariq,
Sayyid Shabir Rizvi,
Uzair Yusuf,
Sayyid Faizan Ali Shah,
Talha Ahmed, Sayyid Hasham Ali,
Ibrahim Sultan,
Muhammad Arsalan,
Sidra Wasim,
Usama Beg, Marilyn Berganza,
Rohma Ahmed,
Ruha Hamidani,
Unib Ahmed,
Nida Iqbal,
Shahriyar Hassan Ansari,
Bilal Khan,
Maliha Atiq,
Danish Mansoor, Fasiya Mohammadi,
Anas Ijaz Haider Baloch,
Nadia,
Michelle Francis,
Sayyid Bilal Nasir,
Muhammad Hamza,
Junaid Noor,
Nida Khan,
Nawazish Ahmed Qureshi,
Ghalia Khoso,
Zain Rafiq,
Ali Mir,
Fahad Mushtaq Sheikh, Muhammad Tayyib Tanveer,
Safia Mumtaz,
Muhammad Kashan Yamin,
Zakaullah Naeem, Sana Nizar, Suhail Ahmed Pahanwar, Arshad Rabbani, Nafis Nasiruddin Ratani, Muhammad Farazuddin Sheikh, Beenish Tariq,
for MBA Advertising and Media Management we have
Kiran Siddiqui,
for MBA Educational Management we have Sumaya Awan,
Munazza Khalid,
Fatma Mehdi, Tuba Rashid,
Zahra Mukhtar,
Ambreen Amir Ali,
Mehwish Ali Babar,
Maryam Iqbal,
Maryam Sohail Malik,
for MBA Environment and Energy Management we have
Alauddin,
Aruba Aziz Khan, for MBA Finance and Risk Management we have
Murad,
Shehryar,
Syed Faiz Ahmed,
Afia Anwar,
Muhammad Tahir Khan Ghori,
Radha Krishan,
Zuhra Pervez,
Mia Muhammad Daniel Raza,
Shafaq Shafiq,
Junaid Shamshad,
Hassan Ali Zubairi,
for MBA Health and Hospital Management we have Mehjabeen Akbar,
Salar Abbasi,
Farheen Firdaus Ali,
Amar Ali,
Iram Aslam,
Amreen,
Tuba Farooq,
Al Faraz Ashraf Elahi,
Fahad Hatim,
Hira Hashmani,
Shamsa Amin Hussaini,
Shahid Hussain,
Saifullah Khan, Seher Mukhtar,
Sobia Javed,
Sadia,
Kurutalan Mariam,
Amr Zamir Siddiqui, Asma Tariq,
Nazish,
Sidra Tayyib,
Sara Ikram Sheikh,
Zebun Nisa,
Uzma Sultan, Sidra Tawfiq,
For MBA Industrial Management, we have
Muhammad Nabil Ahmed,
Waqas Ahmed,
Sayyid Muhammad Ahmed,
Adil Akbar,
Tayyib Iqbal Ansari,
Sayyid Fayyaz Ali, Hafiz Faizan Mohammad Bilal,
Sayyida Ariba Berni,
Rehman Gul,
Danish Hanif,
Sayyid Usama bin Jamal,
Muhammad Muhaimanullah Khan,
Muhammad Usama Ali Khan,
Muhammad Hassan Ijaz Khan,
Muhammad Numan Salim,
Altafur Rahman,
Muhammad Umair,
Muhammad Sharik,
Sayyid Faizan Ahmad Zaidi,
Muhammad Muzammil Yunus,
For MBA Logistics and Supply Chain Management, we have
Sareem Javed Abru,
Muzammil Ahmed,
Sohail Ahmed,
Moiz Ahmed,
Sayyid Farooq Ali,
Muhammad Ahmad,
Muhammad Owais Bhatti,
Hina, Samreen Yamin Khan,
Dilawar Hussain,
Shehbaz Ali Memon,
Sayyid Muhammad Maz,
Ahmed Mujtaba,
Zamir Suleiman Maiman,
Muhammad Ahmed Siddiqui,
Muhammad Zuhaib Sheikh,
Sayyid Mohammad Emir Taqi,
Muhammad Faizan Siddiqui,
Sayyid Alwaz Abbas Zaidi,
Muhammad Umair,
for MBA Media Management and Marketing, we have
Sarah Fatma,
Temina Naeem,
Tuba Binte Wahid,
for MSc Organizational Psychology and HRM, we have Anika Ashraf,
Huda Iqbal,
Shafaq Kasir,
Tuba Mughal,
Tracy Ann Graham,
Farrukh Ali,
Thank you, everyone. May I now request Dr. Irfan Haider to declare the conferment of MPhil degrees and to announce the names of the recipients of the degrees. I would invite Dr. Shahida Wazaret, Dean, College of Economics and Social Development and Head of Economics Department.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the Institute of Business Management, and with the permission of the Chancellor of the Institute, I admit the following students to the degrees and status of MS Economics, MS Engineering Management, MS Statistics and Scientific Computing, MPhil Business Management, MPhil Education, MPhil Organizational Psychology, and MS Computer Science, along with all privileges to which recipients of this degree and status is entitled in accordance with the statutes of this institute.
MS Economics, we have Samra Ahmed, Haris Alam, Muhammad Sajid Salim, Mehreen Asrar, Fatma, Sayyida Sabah Ayub Abdi, Ishtiyaq Ahmed, Muhammad Ibrahim Khan, Ali Shan Siddiqui, Babar Ali, Ishtiyaq Ahmed, Kompal Daraksha, ऑर्डर ये दिया हुआ है हुमैरा असरार, कुरतुलैन राजपूत, कुरतुलैन रज़ाक, सलमान आशिक, नबीला कंवल, आमना मुराद, राबिया सिद्दीकी, उरूज अजमत, ज़हरा बहराम,
and Zahra Hussain.
Dr. Irfan Haider, may I request you now to declare the conferment of PhD degrees? And I would also like to invite Professor Dr. Amanat Ali Jalbani, Dean, College of Business Management, to announce the names of PhD degree recipients and introduce them.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the Institute of Business Management, and with the permission of the Chancellor of the Institute, I admit the following students to the degrees and status of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Management, Doctor of Philosophy in Education, along with all privileges to which recipients of this degree and status is entitled in accordance with the statutes of this institute.
PhD Business Management, Ms. Shagufta Gauri, who is working as an assistant professor and under the supervision of Dr. Nadia Ayub. Mr. Muhammad Azim Qureshi, senior lecturer and supervised by Dr. Qazi Afaq Ahmed and Dr. Syed Irfan Haider. Mr. Abdul Rahman, senior lecturer, supervised by Dr. Imamuddin and Dr. Muhammad Kashif. Dr. Asma Zahid, assistant professor, supervised by Dr. Nadia Ayub. Dr. Asma is a medical doctor by profession. She has done MBA from IoBM, MPhil from IoBM, and PhD from IoBM, currently heading Health of Management Department. PhD in Education, Muhammad Asif Khan, assistant professor, thesis supervised by Dr. Nasreen Hussain. Mrs. Farida Mehboob, associate professor, supervised by Dr. Muhammad Yusuf Sharjeel, and Dr. Farida has a long association with IoBM.
We shall now be presenting the certificates of merit to our graduating students. President and Ms. Sabina Mohsin may please request members of the Board of Governors to join us for the presentation. I would request Ms. Tazeen Arsalan, Assistant Professor and Head of Accounting and Finance Department, and Dr. Nadeem Syed, Professor and Head of Management and HR Department, to announce the names of the recipients of merit certificates.
Assalamu alaikum. For BBA honors, Midhat Ayub. Sameen Masood. Zerlish Ali. Javeria Jalal. Sadia Altaf. Javeria Arshad. Tuba Nadeem. Samia Arshad Hassan. Muhammad Uzair Haroon. Hajra Yaqub. Muhammad Bilal Raza. Sabah Kamal Pasha. Talha Muhammad Meman. Aruha Khan. Sakina Saifuddin. Shabi Zehra Tariq. Farwa Habib. Hania Yusuf. For BE Electrical, Muhammad Sayyidain Razi. For BS Actuarial Science and Risk Management, Yumna Fatma Ahmad. Rida Sheikh. Fiza Salim.
BS Computer Science, Kinza Rohel. Marzia. Amna Badar. Ramsha Abbasi. Samra Ali Khan. Ahmed Shuja Beg. Asma. Anam. Hafiz Muhammad Ahmad Sufi Desai. Isha Jabin. Fatima Nasruddin. Aruba Aziz Khan. Hassan Ali Zubairi. Junaid Sharif. Tuba Mughal. Amina. Sorry. Mariam. Tuba Mahmood. Amina Murad. Fatima. PhD Business Management, Mohammad Azim Qureshi. PhD Business Management, Shagufta Qori.
Thank you, everyone. May I request the worthy sponsors and board members now to present the gold medals to the graduating class. I would also request Dr. Farida Ibad, Associate Professor and Senior Fellow at the Shah Jahan S. Kareem Writing Center, to announce the names of the recipients of gold medals.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. It is my honor and privilege to announce today's gold medalists. First of all, I'd like to request Dr. Mehtab Kareem to confer the Shah Jahan Syed Kareem Gold Medal to Neha Fatma BB Honors, CGPA 3.81. Now I'd like to invite Ms. Sabina Mohsin to confer the Westbury Group of Companies Gold Medal to Muniba Hamid, BB Honors, CGPA 3.81. Next, I'd like to invite Syed Ehsan Aslam, Mr. Syed Ehsan Aslam, to confer the One Link Guarantee Gold Medal to Sarosh BE Electrical, CGPA 3.67. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Jahangir Siddiqui to confer the Imam Ali Qazi Memorial Gold Medal on Munazza Arif BS Accountancy Management and Law, CGPA 3.77. After this, I'd like to invite Mr. Jalal Habib Karmali to confer the EFU Life Assurance Gold Medal on Asra Khan BS Accounting and Finance. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Bashir Jan Muhammad, our Chancellor, to confer the Channel Tech Gold Medal on Fatma Ziaur Rahman, BS Media Studies, CGPA 3.63. Now I request Mr. Sikandar Sultan to confer the Shan Foods Gold Medal on Nida Farooq, MBA Regular 3 years, CGPA 3.63. After this, I'd like to invite Dr. Farhan Issa to confer the Dr. Issa's Laboratory Gold Medal on Shamsa Amin Hussaini, MBA Health and Hospital Management, CGPA 3.59. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Masood Hashmi to confer the S.H. Hashmi Memorial Gold Medal on Dania Mansoor, MBA Weekend 2 years, CGPA 3.70. Now I'd request Dr. Waqar Masood Khan to confer the Halima Fatma Memorial Gold Medal on Hasnain Raza, MBA Weekend 3 years. For this one, I'd like to invite our beloved President, Mr. Talib Karim, to confer the Divego Pharmacy Gold Medal on Syed Alwaz Abbas Zaidi, MBA Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Now I'd like to invite Mrs. Amina Syed to confer the Taba Foundation Gold Medal on Sidra Wasim, MBA Evening 2 years, CGPA 3.59. Now I invite Mr. Shahzad Dada to confer the Orient McCann Gold Medal on Safia Mumtaz, MBA Evening 3 years, 3.66. And last but not least, I invite Mrs. Shireen Jan Muhammad to confer the Jan Muhammad Dawood Gold Medal on Simran, MBA after BBA 3, CGPA 3.70. Thank you.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Before I close the convocation, let me once again congratulate you and of course our speakers and our members. I declare the 22nd convocation of the Institute of Business Management closed.
The procession will now leave the marquee, led by the Board of Governors, the guests, followed by the faculty. The graduates and other guests are requested to remain seated until the procession has left. Thank you. Graduates, you request